Guys, I just wanted to do a quick live. I'm about to go into the gym. Um, I Yesterday I was I was at the beach doing a photo shoot, and here goes my Trini flag back there, part Trini, part Jamaican. Doing a photo shoot and I fell. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, right there. And I'll see if I can show you the other fingers. I fell. Let's see one, yeah. I fell and I dropped on my knuckles to protect my camera because I didn't want my camera to break. I needed it for the shoot. So everything was fine. And this morning I was looking at my knuckles and I got a pretty profound message that, it's good for me to remember because, we all get messages, we all get inspiration, but it doesn't mean we are that thing yet. We get the message and we have to make it a part of us by practicing it. So my message was um, doing um, surrender, basically. So like this cut right here, my body is so amazing that all I have to do is pretty much nothing, and it's gonna take care of itself. A huge gash in my knuckles, and my body has, from the time it begun, it's already started to take care of it. And just like my hand, there's things in our life that's out of balance. There's things in our life that's not healthy. There's things in our life that's like painful and destructive. And the body of our life, immediately as soon as this is, going out of balance, whether it's like finances or love, relationships or health or whatever, as soon as that goes out of balance, it's life begins to take action to bring it back into balance. But the problem is that usually we're not surrendered enough to allow things to work itself out. We interfere with it and we create a lot of resistance to what's going on because we don't trust life. We don't trust the flow of life, that we don't trust that life is actually working for our good and taking care of us. So we resist a lot of things that come to us, and thus we can have something like this that will heal in a few days or maybe a couple weeks. We can have this in our life for like 2 3 years, 10 years, because we resist it. And you think about it like this, like the cut. If we were in charge of our healing in our body, we would fuck it up. We would constantly be like messing around with it, and doing too much or doing too little. There's a balance. With this cut, there's things I have to do, but most of it is done by the body. So like when I fell, there was sand in it, right? If I just was totally surrendered and I just gave up and I was just like, it's useless, I got a cut, it's never gonna heal. Yes, that's going to happen because I just left the sand in there. I didn't even wash it off. I just leave the sand in there, leave all the dirt in there. It'd get infected, it would get worse. I didn't take any type of action. But then on the other end of the spectrum, you can go ahead, I can fall, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta do all these things to it. And then I'll go and I'll like, wash it off, and then I'll put all kind of creams and ointments on it, and put just go way too hard, and it gets inflamed, and now it gets worse because I wouldn't leave it alone and let it do its thing. There's a balance between like being and doing. There's a balance between surrender and actually taking action. And for me, what I see in my life with my body and with my life is that there's way more surrender involved and way less doing. So like this, the first action was wash it out. That's it. Wash it out. Okay. That's all I gotta do? Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Wash it out. Now leave it alone. This is gonna take maybe like 2 weeks to heal. And all I have to do is wash it out and then maybe protect it. Maybe put a band-aid on it, so that nothing else gets in there. Or some antibiotic ointment or something like that. But there's 1 or 2 steps I have to do for it to assist it in healing. So you have to think, when whatever's out of balance in your life that you want to help to bring back into balance, whether it's money, relationships, or whatever, we have to do our part. But our part is only a small part. You have to trust in God, the universe, whatever you call it, that it has a major part to do. And when we're inspired to do what we have to do, we do it. and then we step back, we surrender, and we allow life to unfold and do what it needs to do. And when we have to do something else, we'll know. But it's going to be like 80-20, 80% God, 20% you.